Right away to Tom Homan, who ran ICE under former President Trump and is a Fox News contributor. Tom, your first indications that we were in trouble, even before these arrests, you alerted us to. You were one of the very loud voices saying, this is what's going to happen. Why has it happened now? What are we just not doing right?
You're right, Harris. For 3 years, I've been screaming about this.
Yeah.
You know, fentanyl's killed 100,000 people, right? The sex trafficking of women and children up 600%. But I said from day one, my biggest concern is that this open southern border has created the biggest national security vulnerability this nation's ever seen. And this administration is doing nothing about it. They haven't slowed the flow. They still got catch and release. Look, I just looked at the data this morning. People need to know, in 2021, a little over 4,000 Russians were encountered on the southern border. 2023, 33,000. Since October, over 30,000 Chinese nationals. They have released people from Russia, from North Korea, from Syria, Turkey, Iran, and this happens by the thousands every month, and they keep releasing them. And as far as the vetting, they'll keep saying, well, we vet them before we release them. Look, the vetting is poor because we can only vet with the information that is available to us. And mostly that's NCIC if they've been arrested here before and committed a crime. But do you think Russia, Syria, Turkey, Iran is sharing any national security information with us on people from their countries? No, they're not. And look, I'll say this. This isn't the first time it's happened. It's happened several times in the last 2 years where someone was released from the border and ICE had to go find them later because derogatory information came up. It won't be the last. Unless they take actions to secure the border, something is coming. Christopher Wray says it. I say it. There's no way that something isn't coming to this country because of this open border.
Look, the current director of the FBI, Christopher Wray, has been saying it as a drumbeat. When he first mentioned this, it was a simple warning. And then he mentioned it again, the threats were deepening. And then he mentioned it again in front of Congress all of these times. It was a dire, imminent situation that people be aware of. And now I don't even know where it is. Because now it seems like it's harder, and maybe you can talk to this, it's harder to catch these guys for all the reasons that you gave, plus we have sanctuary cities in this country.
Excellent. That was the point I was just about to bring up. Do you think it's a coincidence that these 8 were arrested in Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and New York, all sanctuary cities? The worst of the worst will go to sanctuary cities where they know they'll be protected because local law enforcement is not allowed to work with ICE. Any of these 8 people could have been arrested for a crime in New York or Philadelphia, and guess what? They're going to be released from jail. No one's going to call ICE. This is why the sanctuary cities are a sanctuary for criminals. They're a sanctuary for terrorists. And the latest information this morning, most are arrested in Philadelphia, with the remainder in New York. Only one was arrested in California. But again, a shout out to New York, where the governor supports this mass illegal immigration. Your mayor supports it. Your 2 senators, Schumer and Hildebrand, support it. Philadelphia, sanctuary city, their governor and mayor supports it. The people listening to this broadcast need to call your elected officials and demand that they secure this border and protect America.
That part of it. But where's the president on this? He needs to speak now. He just put an executive action into flow. He signed it. He said that this was going to be the first step in solving the problem, and it blew up. This time last week, we had 10,000 people cross the border. And on Monday of this week, we had 1,000 people cross in Southern California. Look, extrapolate that out. That 2,500 number, is it likely that we hit that on Monday? If 1,000 people on Monday alone came across in one state?
I can tell you this, Harris, I see the reports every day. I got my sources. I see the reports every day. There's been 5,000 or more every day since he signed that proclamation.
All right, so pause 1 second there. I can do the math. I know what they're doing. It's an average of 2,500. So what they're hoping for is maybe later in the week it goes down, and then they do the average, divide by 7, and it comes out close to 2,500 or 2,499. But from the numbers you and I are talking about now, that's mathematically not really possible.
It's not. And look, the bottom line is, anybody can look at the videos that Bill Maloogian has or other people on the field. There was 4,900 arrested yesterday crossing the border between CBP and Border Patrol. And it runs around 5,000 every day. And this administration has done nothing. They haven't done a single thing since he's been in the White House to slow the flow. They just send more resources to the border, to process quicker and release quicker. And Border Patrol can't do the job. These 8 people that were released, They can't do investigative interviews because they got such a mass of people coming at them. They take biometrics, they take fingerprints, and they're out the door. They don't have time to do investigative interviews like they should be doing because they're overwhelmed. And this administration did this on purpose. This isn't mismanagement. This isn't incompetence. They opened this border on purpose. He ran on it. And you got to give Biden credit. He kept his promise. We have open borders, and now we're in the biggest national security vulnerability I've seen in my lifetime.
Tom Homan, thank you very much. And thank you for the information on the Russian nationals who've come. I didn't realize that it had quadrupled, more than that, in a very short period of time. They're not a friend, Russia. No. Tom, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.